Alright, welcome back. This is Lowlands. This is episode 8 of my Let's Play. So, last episode, we completed the Blood on the Ice quest, in which we discovered that Calixto Corium from the House of Curiosity was the Butcher of Windhelm, and we helped bring him to justice by, well, killing him in his lair in the previous episode. Now that we have finished with that, we have done the quest, and we have other things to do. I think we're going to leave Windhelm and go to greener pastures, and preferably less cold pastures. Because we are on survival, and cold tends to bring your maximum life down, and if it's too bad, you will actively die. What I forgot to mention last time, and I'll go ahead and see if she's still up there. If you do this correctly, or at least time it better, you are able to stop him from killing her. And we're not able to do that, unfortunately, so that's kind of a shame. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head across the bridge to the stables. And I'm going to take you through a walkabout of a couple of hidden things that most of you probably know about, especially if you've played the game several times before. But anybody new to the game might not realize that these are things you can do. And so I want to make sure to showcase them a little bit so people who are just getting into the game are able to utilize these to help things out. Alright, so first thing we need to do is we need to talk to the Wagoneer dude, who's going to be down here. Oops. Oh, pushing carts over.
Need a ride?
Yes, I'd like to hire your carriage, buddy.
Where do you want to go?
We would like to go to Dawnstar, so for 50 gold we can go to Dawnstar. Excuse me.
Get up there.
Oh, we are really cold and now really hungry. Alright, so the first thing we're going to want to do is...
Need something?
Wait. Aha!
It's a curse. It has to be. I've got to get out of this town.
Alright, so... coming here, we're going to warm up a bit. We definitely need to eat something now that we've, well, more or less fast traveled.
Get hold of yourself. They're just dreams. Please tell her, Erandur.
Listen to your friends, Luki. They are just dreams here. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you. Erandur, she has a point. You keep...
Alright, so I had to disconnect my controller and I reconnected in hopes that it fixed my touchy trigger button.
Give him a chance to speak. He's trying to help us.
Alright, now that we're warmed up and we're fed, we're going to go ahead and leave. And we're going to head straight across here, past these buildings, past the Earl's Longhouse. We're going to completely ignore this conversation. To this mine. Apparently it did not fix the touchy button. I almost hit somebody. So what we're here for is between these three rocks right here by this tree, which is to the left of Ironbreaker Mine. We're going to go to this back rock in between the rock and this this cliff face here is a hidden chest that we can get into that will have several tidbits of stuff in it. I believe it is a leveled chest, but don't quote me, it might not be. So we're getting a bunch of lockpicks, a couple of things. There'll be perk tomes here that we can gather. I'm using perk tomes, which with the Ordinator mod, to give me some other nifty things, which I could easily grab these. Oh, we might actually grab that. Okay, so we're grabbing that. We're gonna grab this. Might as well grab that one. And none of the other things are really gonna be, except for this. I might do this just for giggles. Make sure we'll grab the disease potion. Might as well grab the ore and the probably should consider grabbing some of this iron that's here. So many things, not enough space. Alright, so I want the iron ingots, and we're over encumbered now. Make sure to get the garnets. What can we do? Oh, we are right on the verge. So, at this point we need to start thinking about finding a house. But we're going to go ahead and learn a couple of those that'll help with the weight. And so what this did for us is it gave us a couple of extra perks that I didn't have to take. So the second smithing mastery, I don't have to take it next level like I had planned to. Two-handed, it gave us another point into the two-handed mastery, where I think we already had the 2 points there, so it might have been a wasted effort on our part. So that's the first item we were looking to grab. The second being that we're going to want to come down to the boat transporter, who is right over around here. And we need to go to Solitude next.
Looking to hire? I can take you to Ed. Where are you headed?
Solitude.
Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
So another tidbit that I need to mention is with these chests that I'm doing, if the Khajiit caravans are there, it will be considered stealing. But if they're not, it's not stealing. So when we do these chests, we want to make sure that the Khajiit caravan is not there. Now, most of the locations are very easy to pick the Khajiits out, because the chests will be right next where they are supposed to be.
Staying safe, I hope.
I know we're tired. We're getting very tired, and we're getting quite hungry. I will fix the hunger here in just a moment. I just want to make sure that they're not here. I'll run up the path here. So once you arrive in Solitude, whether it be from boat or caravan, you're gonna head from here up the path eastward here towards the Solitude main gate. But you're not going to go into the gate. You're actually going to veer off right here in just a moment to this little spot here. Now the Khajiit caravan will be standing here if they are in Solitude, which they are not. And what you're going to look for is, if I can find it, I believe it should be this patch of green right here. You do, I believe, have to actually be sneaking to find it, and it should be around here somewhere. Yep, there it was, just in. Okay, right here So if I look directly up from there, you'll kind of be leveled with the left-hand side of the small wall right there. So you'll just look straight down just past this little grove of leaves and it'll be right there. So we'll be able to pick up some more gold, some more ingots, some more gems. And we are now officially carrying too much again. Ooh, 40 lockpicks. That's quite handy. Alright, so we have some more books that we can pick up. And there's quite a bunch of different things. Now, we are... Ooh. 13 pounds overweight. We are carrying a lot of stuff that we don't really need, so we'll go ahead and kick that steel axe out. We're not going to be actively using it at the moment. And we even have our leather boots of hauling equipped, so even that's... Oh, so this was not actually identified as the Necromancer's Amulet. So that's weird. Alright, so partly that we have so many different bits of food, as well as that we've done several bits of picking stuff up. So the next place we're going to want to go is Markarth. That is where the third and final Khajiit chest is. I do want to point out, and I believe I was getting to this and just kind of trailed off,
Need a ride? I can take
is
you to
that
Where
if
do you want to go?
you have the unofficial Skyrim patch mod installed and active,
I can't
these
wait
chests
for
will
forever.
not be accessible.
Ever been
The
to Markarth?
unofficial
Some
patch
say it's built by the
shuts
dwarves.
these off,
My carriage is the...
so they will not be accessible with that on. There are a couple of other hidden chests that you can get to that require a little bit of funky footwork and workarounds to get to that I believe still work, even with the unofficial patch on. Oh, we are really hungry and really tired. I wonder why there's two sets of salmon steak. Alright, so we're fed. Okay, so when you arrive in Markarth from the caravan here, instead of going up into the area, we're going to want to head down the path. Okay? And then we're going to pass this farm and the waterfall here and come down to this bridge and these walls. As always, we want to check to see if the caravan's here. It's not, so we got lucky. We're going to come in on the right hand side of this wall by this very tall tree here. And then on the back side of this wall, relatively close to the wall, closer to this end, there should be another chest, and I'm trying to find it, but sometimes I don't always spot them right away. I just remember that it's somewhere along here. I'm just trying to remember exactly where. It's along this first wall, close to the tree. I may possibly be wrong about the location, I guess. I don't think I was. I was fairly certain it was close to this wall. So we'll back and forth until we find it, and then... Okay, so I'm not actively seeing it where I should be seeing it. So either I'm not close enough to the wall, and that's why I'm not seeing it, or I was wrong about the location, and I will have to do research on that, because I'm fairly certain it's that wall. And I remember it being really close to the wall. So that turned out to be a bit of a bust for us. But I did manage to get 2 of the chests, which gave me a little bit of an increase in gold, and of course several lock picks, so I'm not really scared of master locks anymore. We are now very weary. We are also getting cold, but at least we're not hungry. I am, however, going to have to do something that I don't really want to do, but I need to rest, which means I'm gonna need to start some tidbits that I don't really want to start. When you first enter Markarth, always try to do so with your weapon drawn.
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
And we are regenerating stamina very, very slowly. So the reason for the drawn weapon when you come into Markarth is you're going to see a guy going to kill a girl. Right here in the middle of the marketplace as soon as you enter in. You can stop this from happening. And all it does is change a bit of dialogue. So we're going to go ahead and just run right up to this dude and hit him with our blade. He's going to get mad and try to kill us.
I die for my people.
The Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back.
Now we can search him, take his stuff, venison chop, and apparently want to take every other thing on him. Wow, I am having lots of issues with my right trigger being very funky.
There are no Forsworn here.
Okay, so now that that's done, we need to rest, which this is the inn right here.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
Now we can play dumb. Obviously this street clearly saw that we reacted to this dude was here. We
I'm so
killed
sorry.
him.
I hope the aid give you more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Yeah. So he slips us a note.
I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
And then hands us a note that we're going to have to read. I'm not going to read it just yet because it starts a quest line that I don't want to start right now. We can go ahead and talk to her.
Gods, that man nearly killed me. You saved my life. Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it. No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City.
Okay, so we're about done with that part there. I really do need to rest. At least we're warm and not hungry, but we are very tired.
Come on in. The Silver Blood Inn. This is the Silver Blood Inn. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Good. Lead me because I don't know exactly where the room is. It's been a minute.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our guests.
It turns out it's just around the corner. Alright, we're going to go ahead and sleep. It is 4:30 in the morning. 4 hours is not going to quite be enough. We're going to need to do at least 8 to get rid of all of this tired that we have. Alright, there. We are no longer tired. We're a little bit hungry, but nothing too serious at the moment. So now that we are rested and only slightly a little hungry and not cold.
Songs are just old memories that help the mead go down.
I wonder.
About this house.
Okay, so this guy here, if we really want to, we could do a Daedric artifact quest, and I don't really want to do that just yet, because I don't really need to, but I do want to go ahead and head into the keep up here, because there's something I'd like to do.
Aye, now that's some fine armor.
And the reason for that is a couple of the creation kit items that I have, or not creation kit, creation club items, is I have the dwarven don't even remember the name of it now. Alright, so if I go into my books, I have a notice of sale for a dwarven mud crab. I also have a notice for sale for a Nyx hound, which we have to go to Solstheim to do. So if we read the notice of sale here, it tells us that we can go talk to somebody, to Kelselmo in the Understone Keep, which is where we are. Or Caselmo. Now that we've read the notice of sale, we can go ahead and...
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. Here to see the yard.
Stop pulling my weapon out, that'd be great. Between episodes, I'm gonna definitely have to try to fix up my controller or see what's causing this. So here's the little dwarven mud crab.
What is it?
So we'll talk to him.
The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
I was looking for you, actually.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Alright, so we can see what he's got to sell. We can ask about the excavation site and go, hey, you're researching the Dwemer. But those are not the options I needed.
The artifacts I've discovered in Neshuan Zel, yes, their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of they invented machines, and then, at a time we are still not sure.
Maybe I have to activate the dwarven mud crab to buy it. No. Okay, let me look at the quest, because what if we don't want that? If we go to my pet crab.
Leaving behind.
Oh, we gotta talk to him.
I've only ever lost a few guards. Take a look.
I don't think it'll be in here. He's got some spell tomes, some scrolls, some apparel stuff. We should see about getting some more gold and maybe getting a... Ooh, maybe he doesn't have that much. So, as with always, we get as close as we can. Why do you need guards?
To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Neshuan Zel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still functional, even after thousands of years.
Okay, so for some reason he is not giving us the option to buy the mud crab. Maybe I've got to read the note again?
I have things to study. What is it? I used to travel so much before all this force persistent, Taran. I'll let you in if you agree to something. If you deal with Nimi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer.
Alright, I guess we'll start the kill the spider in Neutron Zel.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate it.
So, I don't know... Oh, okay, so this is what we were looking for. Ownership deed of the mud crab. Alright, so it is only 296 septums. We have 5,953. We're going to go ahead and purchase it. But because we have so many of these, we can literally just get all of our gold back that we just spent.
Yes, yes, I have a lot of research.
Alright, so now we can talk to the Dwarven Mud Crab. And tell it to follow us, have it carry stuff for us. We're going to have it wait in the city for right now. And we're going to have him wait, you know, in Windhelm. That's where we've been at. Pet will be waiting at the specified location. It'll go there on its own. So that's taken care of. So, I think with the next episode is we're going to go ahead and head into the excavation site and deal with the giant spider. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode a little early today. We're only at about 26 minutes, but that's fine. And with that, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will post another video, and hopefully by then, in a few days here, I will have my controller fixed up and it won't be acting up on me anymore, and I don't have to worry about accidentally hitting a guard with my melee weapon. And have a good day.